The story behind our screen layout is interesting. So we got a lot of input from a lot of the utilities that we work with who had some concerns about being able to see the display of the analyzer in sunlight and also just making it easy and intuitive for the guys out in the field to be able to use the device to get the numbers that they need. So our original prototype screen looked something like this. Very industrial looking, kind of hard to understand what's going on. This is common in the HMI human machine interface that you might see in a machine in a factory. But unless you're using that machine every single day, which is not usually the case for an SF6 analyzer, it's hard to know what you're looking at and what's going on. So we actually approached a designer that worked on the original Coca-Cola freestyle machines, which seems kind of rudimentary or like almost too simple for what we need him to do. But he came up with a color palette and a layout that was very modern and extremely easy to see outdoors. So some of the colors might look a little funky, but once you see the analyzer outdoors in direct sunlight with the really bright display, it's really easy to make out what you're looking at. And guys can immediately tell, the three different values that they're looking at on the screen, the input pressure, the storage, and you know what you're getting, as opposed to something like this. It's just confusing. And we always like to use the test like, can I send this to my grandma and can she figure out how to run a test? That's a pretty good litmus test. So we went for something like this to something like this, and we get a lot less calls than I think we would have having a screen set up like this.